Hey guys, it's me Blue and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a basic rundown of what I've done over the past year. Things that I'm super excited about, things that I'm happy that I did, things that I'm sad that I did. Well, not sad that I did, things that are, I don't know, different. Anyway, I have notes in front of me, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm doing. I wanted to start off by telling you about the games that I did this past year. I did Bookopoly, which I love. This was my bank for my Bookopoly that I love. I just thought it was very Rubik's Cube, intelligent, nerd, geek-like, so that's the one I used. And as you can hear, I've emptied it, and I've got more than $100 in my book bank. I'm super excited. I have so many plans for this. I cannot wait to kind of tell you guys what I do with that. So that's been emptied and it's ready for the new year, for the next Bookopoly for 2019. I've also got, I don't know if you can, it'll show up on camera, Scrapbook. And then it's got the rules on there, and it basically says if I get a word that's 0 to 25 points, I get a quarter, and 26 to 50 points is 50 cents, and 51 to 75 points I get 75 cents, and 76 and up I get $1. And if I get a bingo, which is all 7 letters, which is a 7-letter word, or 8-letter word I suppose, I get a bingo, and that's $1. So I'm super excited to see what happens with this. I don't know what's going to happen. It's hopefully going to be full of quarters by the new year, or by 2020 I suppose. So those are kind of the games that I finished this past year. I kind of wanted to, I'm gonna have to rearrange my stuff. Excuse me, one quick second. Just when I think I'm ready to go and I'm just like, yay, oh crap, I forgot something. So I wanted to make sure I had this page open, which is my 2018 stats. And I haven't finished all the books that I'm reading for December yet. The Cramathon, today is the last day, and I'm literally cramming. This is the only book I have left, and I'm more than 3/4 of the way through it, as you can tell. Hold on. If you can tell, this is the beginning and there's the ending. So I should be finished that by tonight, and that'll be my 7th book, which I'm really glad of. Like, I've never been able to finish 7 books in a week, so I'm quite excited by that. It's been a hard read. I've had to kind of grace over some of the chapters because there's an entire chapter on cannibalism, and I don't think I have the stomach for that, so I had to kind of skip over that chapter. But it is a really well written book. It is really informative. I've learned a lot reading it, so I'm really enjoying it. So that's my last book for my Cramathon, which ends today. I don't think I have any readathons going on between now and the end of the year. I'm just gonna read as many books as I can and see what happens. We are 3 days from 2019. From New Year's. I am so excited because I have so many things that I'm going to be doing in 2019. I want to kind of step out a little bit more. I want to talk to different bookstore owners and really get a feel of bibliophiles in my hair looks awful, I apologize. of other book lovers. I want to, incorporate buddy reads. We have a buddy read plan for January, and there's a couple of other things that I kind of want to get into more. I want to cross more things off my bucket list. I have ones that require that I drive long distances, like there's a bookstore, library. There's a library / opera house that borders Canada and the US. And Canada, the library section is in one store, in one half of the store in one country, and the reading area is in the other country. So it's kind of really exciting, and I've got that on my list as well. But that would require me going all the way to another part of the country, and there's like a few other places like that. Like, there's ones in Texas and in Toronto and different places that I'd love to go, but I just don't have the finances right now or the means by which to get there. at the drop of the hat. There are some things that I really want to do, like build a little free library, go to a little free library. Excuse me. I'm hoping I don't sneeze on camera. But there's little things like that that I'd love to do, and that are easier for me to do, that don't require me driving long distances. And it might be cool to like walk you through how I build a little free library and register it and everything. So that might be fun. So I do have some things set up for 2019. I've set my bar low again on Goodreads. This year I started out with 52 books. Like I said, last year I only did 11. This year I started out with 52 books because I thought, you know what, I'm going to buckle down. I'm going to read a book a week and I'll be set. That'll be great. And then in April, I discovered the readathon. In April, I discovered the 24 and 48, and that just floored me. I read so many books, and I loved it. And I became instantly hooked on what other readathons are out there. What other things can I do to read more and read faster and read outside of my comfort zone? So after that, in August, I started my booktube channel, and so that's one of the major things. I'm so excited to continue this journey with you. It's been a hard year on some other people, and I know that, you know, booktube channels are being shut down because their host isn't really feeling the love that I know that we have for them, and it sucks. And I really hope that, you know, that they come back, or that they rejoin in a different way, or, you know, there's Bookstagram and there's Twitter and there's so many other different places that they could, you know, participate and still read books and still share books with us. So I hope that they don't close down on YouTube and then shut down completely, because that would be awful, because a lot of them are really cool people, and, you know, they didn't get the viewership they wanted, or they didn't reach the goal they wanted, or they didn't get the subscribers that they wanted, and or on the really, really bad scale, there's been some bullying, and there's been some racism, and there's been some negative comments that have been said, and, you know, it's causing them to shut down, and that sucks. Like, I hate that more than anything else. That they're letting other people dictate how they should look, or how they should feel, or how they should be. And, like, for me personally, I don't care. But I know for them, other people's opinions are everything. And it breaks my heart that they aren't being told that they are amazing, beautiful people, because they are amazing, beautiful people. So, that being said, I'm going to wash that aside. That was in 2018. We are on to a new year in a few days. We're gonna wash our hands of 2018 and see what 2019 has for us. So I'm super excited. Just to give you a quick rundown, I am up to more than 30,000 words read this year, and 100 books. I read 100 books, and I ran into one of the girls in my neighborhood, and she's like, "You read a lot of books," and I'm like, "Yeah, I read a lot of books." At that point I was up to 90 books, and she's like 90 books in your life? That's crazy. And I'm like, no, 90 books this year. And she, like, the idea of someone reading 90 books in a year, I'm like, I'm going for 100. And like, I think I gave her like a mini head explosion, because I don't really think she really knew what to make of that information. She's like, I read maybe like 5 books in a year. And I'm like, that's okay, as long as you're reading. Like, we're not all going to be fast readers. We're not all going to read on somebody else's schedule. We're not all going to read, you know, various books. Like, I know women in my town who are primarily readers of romance, and that's great for them. Like, if they love romance, let them read romance. If they love sci-fi, let them read sci-fi. I want to have my husband come on the channel, and we'll do a whole talk about graphic novels, or different, you know, the difference between a graphic novel and a trade paperback, and the difference between Marvel and DC and manga, and you know, there's so many different things out there that I'd love to talk about. So, you know, I'm excited for how the year is going. I'm excited to, you know, part of me is just like, this is what I did this year, which really doesn't mean anything to you, but I've got a picture of it in my book, and I'm like, it makes my heart so happy to see that I've got favorite books, and that, you know, the months that I didn't read, I know that I was crazy busy, and I still managed to get in 3 books a month minimum. Like, my highest was in August when I started my booktube channel, when I read 14 books in a month, which was awesome. So it's just gonna go up from there. I'm super excited to see what happens. I'd love to find out, you know, what you guys want to know about. What do you guys want to hear? What do you guys want to see on this channel? Like, would you be interested in traveling with me and going to different places and seeing, you know, part of Canada that you might not get to see ever? So I think that would be cool to share that with you. So if that's up to you, you know, if that's something that you want to see, let me know in the comments. If you haven't yet, hit like and subscribe. I'd love to see you guys in the new year. Support your local library. Knowledge is power, and we'll see you next year. Bye-bye.